We're back for day number 12. It's off schedule, but we're gonna get it in and get back on track next week. All right, so the workout is 25 chin-ups, 50 plyo squats, 50 pause push-ups, 50 toe taps each side, 50 mountain climbers each side, 50 close grip push-ups, and 25 chin-ups again. So we know we're gonna split those into 2 rounds, 13 and 12 on the chin-ups first round, 12 and 13 on the second round. 25 plyo squats, 25 pause push-ups, 25 toe taps each side, 25 mountain climbers, speed mountain climbers each side, and then 25 close grip push-ups. So doing a lot in the plank position again. It's going to be brutal on the shoulders, brutal on the triceps. We're going to push hard, get through it. This will be week number 3. Week number 3, 1,200 reps each week. We'll be at 3,600 reps. So if you're following along with me, that's an absolutely outstanding job. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Being able to stay on track, being able to do it towards the end of last year. I was really beat down, really tired. I work 7 days a week, training. A lot of that time was spent in studio. I write programs. I'm constantly retooling things. So I put my body through it, through a rigorous schedule, 365 days a year with very little time off. That's my choice. But this year I really wanted to focus on getting my body feeling better so that at the end of the year, I'm not dragging and I'm able to continue doing what I'm doing at the beginning of the year. So this is the first start, feeling great. I'm glad that I'm keeping up with the schedule and doing well. This is a brutal workout, but it's really, really impacting my body, and I love the impact so far. Hope you are enjoying it as well. Even if you're following along, following my journey, I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the accountability. And I know that I'm talking a lot, and that's basically to put this workout off as long as I possibly can, because it will be brutal, but I'm ready for the challenge today. So with that being said, let's get to it. week, another 1,200 reps, 3,600 reps altogether so far. When you break it down, you're doing 200 reps each week of the different exercises in different variations. So 200 reps a week, 600 reps so far for the total 3 weeks for each muscle group. So that kind of, if you kind of break it down, you kind of see what you're doing on a weekly basis. And if you doing it with me, you understand how strength is changing, cardio capacity is changing, and then the body as a whole is changing. Now, some of the great results they got for the 300 cast was based on the weighted program, and they were doing it 4 to 5 times a week. Very, very strict diets. That's kind of, a lot of my clients say, if I had a chef and a nutritionist, then I'd get a whole lot of better results. That's all based on decisions, right? Like, I'm not a chef, but I love to cook, and finding different ways, different recipes that you can put into your meal plan or your nutrition routine is what makes this a challenge. They have the challenge of doing it in a set amount of time. You need to look like this in this amount of time. So they need the extra help. We're not trying to do it in a set amount of time. This is a lifestyle change. So what you implement one week will get better the next, and will get better the next. So I think a lot of times, at least with my clients, they jump in head first without knowing the depth of the pool. And so a lot of the times, depending on what your goals are, how fast you want to accomplish them, the pool can be really, really deep. And if you dive in head first, you kind of get going, you don't see the bottom, you get overwhelmed, and you come back up. So it's a good idea to kind of test the waters, jump in feet first and get your bearings, get an understanding of what you want to achieve, how long you want, how fast you want to do it, and then understand the sacrifices you're going to have to make to do that. Because just based off what I've researched for the cast of 300, the sacrifices they made to be able to make the movie, to be able to make the money, was very, very intense. Intense to the point that I don't think the average person will do it without that kind of compensation coming. It takes a very strong individual to do that. I've done really, really well this first 3 weeks in January with my diet. I've had 2 fast food meals, which is probably down about a good 85% from February or December. It's hard for me with kids. When I'm hungry, I ask what they want. They want McDonald's. It's just easier for me to get something there than try to go home and fix something. So I really tried to make sure that I had ready-made foods, whether it be heat up, whether it be quick tuna or something on hand, so that I know that even if I don't get food, then it's not going to take me 30 to 45 minutes to get food into my system when I'm hungry. So it's the little changes that really make the big results in the end. So jump in feet first. This is a good way to kind of jump in, get your body feeling good. Because once you start feeling good and you start seeing little results, the more commitment you will make towards eating right, drinking more water, getting more rest, pushing harder in the gym. It's all a cycle. So once you start feeling better and you start seeing results, not just physically, but mentally, cardio, and just being able to push through something that you didn't think you'd be able to push through, then it kind of transfers into, I want to commit more to nutrition, commit more to drinking water, commit more to getting more sleep. And then as you're pouring that back into yourself, like I said before, you're able to pour it outward into, I want to get more work done early so I can leave earlier from work, so I can spend more time at home. I want to do this during the week, so the weekend is not jam-packed with cleaning and that. So it just kind of transfers. So I'm a real huge advocate that fitness is the way to build the discipline that will transfer to making your life easier. It starts with you pouring into yourself. You being the person that you want to be, not accepting who you are and working from that. Because, and I said this, and this is kind of a trigger warning, acceptance is mediocrity. It's a form of mediocrity. And once you get set on being mediocre with the person that you are, you accept who you are, even though you know you could be better. And there's nothing wrong with being average. I'm not saying that. But if you know that you can be better and you want to be better, but you choose not to pursue that because you choose to accept who you are, that is going to transfer into everything you do. You can feel like you're pushing as hard as you can in your career. You can feel like you're doing the best you can be as a father, as a husband, as a wife, or a mother, as a friend. But because you haven't tapped into that person that you truly want to be, you're only giving 100% of the person you accept. And there's a lot more left to give, but you choose not to tap into that. So I know that's a very sensitive subject, but that's just how I feel. And so the reason I push myself so hard here is so that I can be a better father. I can push myself to be a better husband, do more during the week around the house, so the weekend is filled with time to be able to spend with my family. I'm a better coach, better trainer, because I'm more in shape, have more energy, can pay more attention, and really focus on each client as an individual. I'm a better entrepreneur because I do the little things that need to be done instead of pushing them off. And I build all that through discipline in the gym and to myself. So with that being said, I'm not gonna go, I can go on for hours with this. So I'm gonna end it right there. Another great week. If you're doing this with me, great job. Like I said, 3,600 reps, 600 reps per muscle group each week. Keep it up. We are almost done. Almost done. So just keep it up. I love the energy. I love the way I feel. I love in the way that I'm starting to look, fixing those little areas that bother me when I look in the mirror. So I'm looking better, feeling better, and 2023 is off to a great start. So let's keep it going. I will see you back here next week. Have a good one.